Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So as you can see, I finally farmed my last Gratinel Psalm, and I'm going to head over to Space-Time Rift and upgrade her to finally a 5-star. And after this, I'm going to be actually reviewing the 5-star Riica, as well as her moveset. And there's the costs associated with it, so no chance scripts required. Nice! Anyways, I'd like to also give one of my shoutouts to our newest Patreon supporter, Jamie Lin. Thank you very much for your support. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. As previously mentioned, I do have a Patreon account as well if you want to support me this way. Anyways, the most important question when doing a 5-star review is asking, is she hot or not?
I think so. She's hot with her hot pink.
Alright, so you can see that she is only level 71 in this part. And we are equipping her with her specialized personal weapon. And I brought up her Valor Chant at level 3. So she does boost int and type resistance for 1 turn. So not only does she help your mages and magic users, she can give you a little bit of defense. So similar to Mario's Valor Chant, but a little bit more aggressive with the int boost. And you can see that with her Terra Power Hammer, her heal is much better. And when she hits someone with a regular attack, she recovers, in my case, 50 MP. And here's the moveset we're going with. So as a healer slash priest, she does have the power heal. And it heals a decent amount with her specialized weapon. However, it doesn't have any sort of status removal. So she's much less flexible in that sense versus some other healers like Meryl or even some 4-star ones. And her Spirit Ray is one of the 5-star moves unlocked on her 5-star board, which is the increased and more powerful version of her Shining Ray. So it's not bad if you do have a blunt team, or even for herself to increase her own blunt damage. Now note that she does have a Mind Stamp special move as well, which can reduce int by 15%. Now, I wouldn't consider that very useful, being that so many other 5-stars do have at least a 20 or 25% int debuff. So I wouldn't use that move normally, but it is another move that is making her somewhat flexible in that sense as well. Now finally, her signature move is the Gaia Stomp, which boosts her int as well for the team, as well as an earth-based blunt attack XL. So here are her 2 5-star moves, and you can see her 5-star board as well as the rest of her boards. Note that she is a cat lover if you want to use that AF finisher. I also haven't equipped any Grasta on her. First of all, she is a new 5-star for me. And secondly, I am not planning to use her in my mainstay team. But you know, let's take her out for a spin and see what she can do. Now, one thing I will note is without a major AoE attack, she is not very useful in terms of handling a lot of mobs. Now, in terms of single target damage, she can do a fair bit of damage. And being that she's a healer, a lot of healers don't have any AoE. Of course, Morgana has one, Yuna has one that has a Mega Poison attack, and so on and so forth. But Mario, for example, only has a single target as well. And so, you know, I would consider that a slight drawback, but any mage that can add any sort of damage at all is not bad, it's fairly useful. Now, of course, Melina would be also another mage that has quite a bit of offensive punch. Now, against enemies who are weak to earth, she does have a lot of damage potential. And of course, when she's low on MP, she can whack them and heal 50 MP to her MP pool. So that's one unique trait over some of her other counterparts. Now, here we are taking on Horror. And the Archfiend normally would be fairly easy to defeat with, for example, even regular Tuva or AS Tuva. Any sort of earth-based 5-star would make short work of this enemy. But, you know, I wanted to bring her in to show you just kind of her flexibility and how much she heals. So keep in mind that if you start off with Gaia Stomp and boost her and her whole party's int by 25%, her power heal will do additional heal on top of the fact that with her personal weapon is already giving her a decent heal. So there we go with the Gaia Stomp to boost her int for another 3 turns. And you can see with her power heal, it's about 1500 HP. And note that Pure Cradle from Mariel at level 80, mind you, is about 2000 HP without any modifier. So not too bad at all. Also, I don't have any specific badge on her. So, you know, if you put an int badge on her or even the increased 15% healing badge on her, then, you know, Riica can have some significant heals. In terms of offense and punch, note that because she doesn't have a lot of multi-hit attacks, like 0 of them of course, she does have to alternate between healing and doing her special moves and whacking the enemy to recharge some of her MP, because all her special moves do cost a significant amount of MP with the exception of power heal, which is 20 MP. And she is not exceptionally strong in defense or spirit either way. So she does take a significant amount of damage compared to, you know, some of the more powerful gacha 5 stars. But the main thing I wanted to say is that as a free 5 star, and being that she's one of the main storyline characters, I mean, it's not a bad idea to invest in her to upgrade her to 5 star, you know, just for completion's sake, for example. She does have a 3rd quest as a 5 star, just like all other 5 stars, and I will say, without giving any spoilers, it's quite funny and explores Riica's ability to love, as well as how she handles a relationship of sorts. So again, if you don't already have 5-star Riica, there are YouTube videos that do show Riica's 3rd quest, or if you've already done it, I'm sure you'll agree with me that it was quite hilarious and, you know, a little bit unexpected as well. So again, you can see that MP runs out really, really quickly, and being that, like I said, she's taking a significant amount of damage, it's hard to really survive. So in closing, I would say that I wouldn't ever use Riica, unfortunately, in my mainstay team. You know, maybe for kicks, or just to, if there's some specific quests that require her on the team, then perhaps I would bring her. But otherwise, most likely, unfortunately, we'll leave her on the backbench. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.